Nika, and you're watching Bharat This Week, your sharp lens on India and the world. Let's dive straight in. After the brutal terror attack in Pahalgam that claimed 26 innocent lives, India is responding with decisive action. Home Minister Amit Shah has ordered all states to identify Pakistani nationals living in India. Their visas have been revoked, their stay terminated. Cross-border terror will no longer be tolerated or sheltered. India has taken the fight to the diplomatic front too. Foreign Secretary Vikram Misri briefed envoys from the US, UK, China and others exposing the Pahalgam carnage and Pakistan's undeniable terror links. In an unprecedented move, India has suspended the 64-year-old Indus Water Treaty. Brokered in 1960, the treaty survived wars and crises, but not terror. Pakistan's survival hinges on these waters. 80% of its agriculture, 93% of its irrigation, millions dependent on uninterrupted river flows. Cities like Karachi, Lahore, Multan, all at risk. Suspension of the treaty is not just diplomatic pressure, it's strategic leverage. After all, terror has consequences. A family's fight for home, the story of Sardabai, but amid sweeping policies, there are human stories. In Odisha, 55-year-old Sardabai, born in Pakistan, living in Koraput for over 35 years, now faces expulsion. Her children, grandchildren, all Indian citizens except her. Her plea, I have no one left in Pakistan. When national security meets human tragedy, question arises. Is there room for compassion within the lines of the law? Meanwhile, hope rises on the trade front. US Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent confirms India may soon become the first to seal a bilateral trade agreement with the US, bypassing frozen tariff barriers. A development that would help New Delhi sidestep the 26% reciprocal tariffs that have been paused till July. In Kashmir, the hunt intensifies. Security forces have demolished 4 suspected terrorist homes. 16 to 18 local militants remain active and their days are numbered. In Karnataka, actress Rania Rao, accused in a gold smuggling case, faces a year behind bars under the stringent Kaffe-Posa Act. No bail, no leniency. As Indian security forces have intensified their anti-terror operations in Jammu and Kashmir in the wake of the Pahalgam attack, the government on Saturday issued an advisory to media outlets on the coverage of such operations. The advisory issued by the Information and Broadcasting Ministry instructed all the media platforms, news agencies and social media users to exercise utmost responsibility and adhere strictly to existing laws and regulations while reporting on matters concerning defense and other security-related operations. Prime Minister Narendra Modi expressed grief over Dr. K. Kasturi Rangan's passing. He praised Dr. Kasturi Rangan's visionary leadership in ISRO. His contributions to India's space program and satellite launches will be remembered forever. This week, Bharat sent a message clear, sharp and fearless. I'm Laura Nika. Thank you for watching Bharat This Week. Stay aware, stay strong and stay free. See you next week.